The global advertising market will rise 8.3% in 2022 before slowing significantly in 2023. In its latest report by WARC, a provider of marketing insights, downgrades its expectations for global ad market growth by $90 billion, that is 90.4 billion euros, in the face of a wider economic slowdown. Hello and welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. The growth in advertising market is expected to slow significantly to just 2.6% in 2023. The new projections, based on data from 100 ad markets worldwide, amount to a downgrade of 4.3 percentage points to 2022 growth and 5.7 percentage points to 2023's prospects, compared to WARC's previous global forecast in December 2021, a reduction of close to $90 billion in potential growth over the 2 years. With the social media's $40 billion shortfall amid slowing growth, WARC expects the impact of Apple's privacy measures on social media companies that rely on cross-site tracking will be in the region of a $40 billion hit to their bottom lines over the course of this and the coming year. Most are expected to see far less growth than they are used to over the forecast period. Overall, social media is expected to rise 11.5% in 2022 compared to plus 47.1% in 2021 before cooling to just 5.2%, its slowest ever period of growth. Meta recorded its first annual decline in advertising income during Q2 2022, and WARC believes its full-year growth will be flat over the forecast period as the Instagram platform stymies ongoing losses from the core Facebook platform this year and next. YouTube's fortunes have also proven vulnerable to privacy changes on Apple devices. WARC believes that YouTube's advertising revenue will rise 7.3% this year compared to plus 45.9% in 2021, but that its growth will then ease to 5.6% in 2023. With the growth rate of global output now set to halve and acute supply-side pressures fanning inflation, the economic slowdown has removed close to $90 billion from global ad market growth prospects this year and next. Economic uncertainty and block on third-party cookies will lead to a slowdown, according to WARC, as it downgrades previous expectations. Yet, brands are still spending as the COVID recovery continues and global ad trade remains on course to top $1 trillion in value by 2025. Platforms with rich sources of first-party data, most notably Amazon, Google, and Apple, are well placed to weather future headwinds by offering measured performances in a climate where return on investment becomes paramount. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. Delhi High Court dismisses WhatsApp, Facebook's plea against CCI probe. The Delhi High Court has upheld the single-judge bench order, which ruled that CCI has the jurisdiction to proceed with the probe. Last year, WhatsApp introduced a revised privacy policy, after which CCI took cognizance and initiated a probe. Facebook and WhatsApp challenged this, but a single-judge bench of the court rejected this plea. The CCI also contended that the data collected, including an individual's location, the kind of device used, their internet service provider, and whom they are conversing with, would lead to the creation of a customer profile and preference, which would be monetized by way of targeting advertising amounting to stalking. Google introduces new measures to boost online safety in India. Google has launched a broad, multi-pronged effort to protect people from online harm through an array of new programs, initiatives, collaborations, and investments in India. These efforts are aimed at strengthening the collective capabilities of the country's growing digital economy against cyber threats. This includes a multi-city, mixed-format cybersecurity roadshow to reach approximately 1 lakh developers, IT and startup professionals with unique tools, detailed guidance and best practices on building safer apps by embedding security in all phases of development and adopting modern IT services. AshwiniVaishnaw announces 5G services to be launched by October. Union Communications and Information Technology Minister AshwiniVaishnaw said the government is planning to roll out 5G services rapidly and expressed hope of a launch by October, further scaling up in cities and towns. He also said that the industry is focusing on both urban as well as rural areas. Vaishnaw has already asked the telecom service providers to be ready with the 5G launch post the issuance of spectrum allocation letters. DRDO appoints Samir V. Kamat as chairman. Distinguished scientist Samir V. Kamat is appointed as Secretary of the Department of Defense Research and Development and Chairman of the Defense Research and Development Organization. Kamat will succeed G. Satish Reddy, who has been named as Scientific Advisor to the Defense Minister. Supreme Court says no conclusive evidence found on use of Pegasus. Chief Justice N.V. Ramana said that the Supreme Court appointed committee which probed allegations of unauthorized use of Israeli NSO group's Pegasus software for surveillance found no conclusive evidence on use of the spyware in the phones examined by it, but said that the central government has not cooperated with the panel. The bench, headed by CJI, also said that the committee examined 29 phones but did not find any conclusive evidence of Pegasus being used in any of them. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.